And welcome back to Couple Movie Watchers. Today we're going to talk about Morpheus, but before we get started, make sure you to subscribe and let's jump into today's video. All right, this is going to be real quick. We're going to talk about Morpheus. It's coming out this weekend. The question is, can Morpheus follow in Spider-Man footsteps at the box office? Well, let's look at a couple of things before I give my actual prediction on where I think this movie's going to land. I think it does have the momentum of Spider-Man coming out strong, doing really well. Having that link to Spider-Man is going to help this movie, but how much? We'll see. So far, this movie came out yesterday, and the ratings are already out, and they're not good. On IMDb, it has a 4.8. Anything really below a 5 is horrible, and 5 is not even that great. Under a 4.8, that does not bode well at all. That rating may change as more people go to the movie theaters and see this movie. On Rotten Tomatoes, it has a critic score of 15 and an audience score of 65. The critics hate it, but the audience think it's slightly okay. So that doesn't really bode well for this movie as well. So the reviews are in. They're not that great as we can see looking at IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes. Um, but it does have a Spider-Man link. But I think overall, Jared Leto as a superhero or villain days are basically over. Uh, so, but basically, this movie made $5.7 million last night from previews that began at 4 p.m. So it did rack up some decent amount of money. If we compare that with Shazam, that made 5.9 million back in 2019. That movie opened up to $53.5 million. So that gives you a little example of where this movie can land. Can it match that or get close to the Shazam numbers? Also has the power of Spider-Man behind it. I'm gonna say absolutely not. I think looking at the ratings, how people are viewing this film already, it's not positive. I think Spider-Man is gonna help it, but not as much as people think it is. I think it's gonna have a soft landing, basically around the 30 million mark. I don't see it going past $35 million. It could get up to 35 to $40 million, but overall, wherever this movie land at, I see a huge drop off in the following weekend, and I think it's going to struggle to crack $100 million domestically. But we'll see. We'll find out this Sunday where this movie's going to land. Let us know what are your predictions for this movie. Thinks this movie's going to do amazing, or is it going to do or somewhere in between? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.